Okay, yeah. Once again, very good evening and thanks for joining. Okay, in continues to yesterday's session. Yesterday we uh, just installed okay uh, CentOS 10 on top of VMware Workstation. Okay, just once our installation is completed, we need to spin the VMs. Okay, uh, let it boot. Okay, then once it is booted, then you can open the putty. Yesterday, you remember yesterday we registered CentOS S also in the putty, right? Let's go to the putty and provide the password. Okay. So once you connect to your server, you can minimize. Okay. VMware, we no need any VMware. We will work everything in the putty utility only. Okay. Now, as a as we are in the Linux platform, we must and should know a couple of commands, okay? Couple of hierarchies, like a file system. At least minimum to minimum knowledge we need to maintain. It's not like a Windows flavor where you can directly go and do whatever you want. You can do it from the graphical user interface. We can do it because whenever you open, okay, you can go to the C drive, you can go to the D drive, you can go to the C drive. Under the C drive, you are having user, temp, program files, okay, program files 36, program files 64-bit, and you can see some other windows. Under the Windows, you are having these many system binaries related files are hosted. Okay, so it's easy when you open the Windows, but when you specially go for the Linux, okay, this is how it looks like. Now I just connect to the Linux operating system, and this is how it looks like. Now I wanted to know little more about what are the things I need to know. It will make little smoother when I'm working in with the Linux platform. Okay, when especially we are working with the Linux platform, what are the things, at least in minimum things we need to remember. Okay, so that is what we are going to discuss as part of first. Okay, so first, for example, I wanted to know about my host name. So my host name, for example, I wanted to know my host name. So what is the command you will post? Host name. So for example, if I'm just running host name, I am just getting localhost dot local admin, local domain, localhost dot local domain, and there is no still now I not yet renamed my host name. That's the reason it is showing as a local host. It is showing as a local host. So I don't want keep my server as a local host. Okay, that is not at all the best practice. I don't want keep my server name as a local host. So I wanted to change my server name. For example, I wanted to change my server name. So what is the command we need to use if I wanted to change the server name? Anyone, do you have any idea? Who knows Linux? Anyone, any idea?
No idea, sir.
Okay, see, for example, before I go and change the host name, everyone must and should remember the file system in Linux. Everyone must and should remember the file system, okay, in Linux. So to simplify, let's bring a simple block, okay, to simplify. So when you specially go for the Linux, okay, root is the parent. Okay, root is a parent. Under the root, so we are having these many directories: bin, sbin, etc, dev, proc, var, temp, user, home, boot, lib, opt, okay, and mnt, media, srv. So these many directories are available in the Linux once you build your operating system. So these many directories internally is created. So out of this, will I need to remember all this? Subbu means no. At least we need to remember user, because whatever you are going to do, all will be created on the user directory. Root is the parent directory. Definitely you need to remember root directory. User is a directory. And bin is a directory. So whatever the binaries, like our setup file, DLLs, all the stuff will be maintained in the bin folder. SBin. There are two things, bin and SBin. Like user binary related information will be under bin, and system binaries related information will be in the SBin. Okay. And the configuration files, like just now I told you, right? For example, I wanted to change the host name. Is the configuration change, right? Agree, everyone? So if you wanted to make the configuration changes, those configuration files will be available under etc. Those configuration files will be under etc. Devices related information will be available in the dev folder. Okay, process related available in the proc folder. See, so at least you need to remember this file system first when you start the learning about the Linux. Okay, this many file system is available. Each file system is having some unique queue. Out of this, at least we need to remember USR, boot, home, lib, bin, etc. is fine, sir. Rest we won't. Mount also. Okay, mount is also mount directories. Okay, so mount is nothing but storage. Okay, technically we'll call it as a storage. Okay, in the Windows we will call it as a storage. In the Linux we'll call it as a mount desks. Okay, so everyone must and should remember the file system. Everyone must and should remember the file system. Now, when you are keep on working with the Postgres, or when you are keep on starting working with the Postgres, definitely I will go to the bin, I will go to the etc, I will go to the URS, I will go to the lib. Okay, I will go to the other directories as well based on our requirement. Right? You can understand easily. You will remember easily. There will be one more directory called var variable. Okay, variable directories, var directories also. So this is the file system. Root is our parent. Rest of all the child directories. Child directories. So this is the first thing everyone must and should know. Now, for example, so now this is my host name. So when I just perform host name, I am getting local host and local domain. So local host and local domain. For example, I wanted to see the IP address. Okay, I just wanted to see the IP address. You can pass the same host name, host name. Okay, hyphen I. You can see the IP address. What is the IP address? It is listening. Currently, I not yet set anything. Okay, I not yet set anything, right? That's the reason it is pointing as a 127.0.0.0.0.1. Let's go and change my host name and my IP address. I wanted to get what is the IP address my server is listening. Yesterday I told you, right? IP space A. So when you run, it will clearly say that 192.168.174.135. For example, I wanted to copy this IP address, sir. So when you want to copy your IP address, especially if you are using mouse, okay, external mouse. If you are using external mouse, click on, okay, click on left key. So when you click on left key, it will copy automatically. It will copy automatically. You no need to use Control C, sir. You no need to use Control C. If you are using external mouse, just click on left button. Okay, it will automatically copy. Now I need to change my host name, right? So if you wanted to change the host name, okay. So as I told you, first you need to go to the configuration directory. What do you mean by configuration directory? etc, right? So cd/etc. Okay, now I am under etc directory. I don't know, for example, you don't know which directly currently I pointing. So you can enter pwd, present working directory. Now I am under etc. Now if you perform ls-ltr, okay, you will get to know all the configuration files. So these many configuration files are available. these many configuration files are available under etc. So here the very important is wget configuration. Very important is okay. So many things, many are available. Out of this, first we wanted to learn how to change our host name. So there is a file called, for example, sir. Now when I perform ls, it will list all the files under that directory. Again, sir, please, very important. Ls will present you under that directory only, means under that folder. Under that folder, whatever the files are available, it will display only those. It won't display others. It will display under which directory you are, under the directory, how many files, how many directories, how, what are the things are available. It will display everything. It will display everything. Here, I told you, right? There is a file called post. See, post. So now I need to open this file. Now I need to open this file. Now I need to register my host name. Means I need to provide my host name under this host folder. I need to provide my IP address. I need to provide my server name under this host file. Now I can copy this one once again. Okay, now go to here. Now I need to open that file, right? If you wanted to open, you can go for VA. VA is the editor. VA is the editor. VI, and you can pass the host. You can pass the host. Sorry, host. Enter. Now see, now I am in the host file, but this is read only. Very, very important. Currently, you are in the read only. Even you make any changes, you cannot save those changes because you open this file under read only mode. You open this file under read only mode. You can't make any changes. Even you can make changes, okay, but you can't save those changes under this file. Now what I need to do, I need to come out of from this file, and I need to open read write. I need to open this file under read write. Now how I can come out from here? Okay, because I had not done anything. So how I can come out means escape. You need to pass escape colon q. Okay, then you can click on enter. You will get out from the file. You will get from out from the file. Escape q. Okay, very, very important. So you need to pass so that you will come out. Now see, I told you, right? I am in the subbu login where I don't have any sudo. Now, for example, I don't want connected to root. I don't want to connect to root, but let's see, I can do one thing, sudo. Oh, where is my, sorry, sudo, okay, vi host, enter. Okay, now it is asking password. Now you need to provide the password. Which password? Root password. Now I open my file under read write. Now I open my file under read write. So if you're not a sudo login, okay, if you're not a sudo login, definitely you need to connect to the root only, or you can just pass the sudo and you can pass the VA editor, VA, and you can pass whatever the file you want to open. You can open, you will get the read write access. Now you can start modifying. Can I do directly modify? Okay, can I start modifying? Means first what you need to uh, pass means escape and click on I. So when you click on escape, when you click on escape, and when you click on escape and when you click on I, it will move into the insert mode. Now you can start modifying the data. Now you can start modifying the data. Whenever you open any file in the VA editor, whenever you open any file in the VA editor, if you wanted to do the changes, click on escape, click on I symbol, just escape and I symbol. Now in the bottom you will see the insert. Now you can start modifying the data. Now I need to delete it everything. I don't want all this stuff. Okay, let's delete all. And now I can keep. my IP address. What is my IP address? Okay, I just copied, right? I need to get my IP address. So what I'm doing here means right click again, go to the putty, right click, okay, right click, open the putty. It will open one more terminal. Okay, now I can load. I can get the my IP address. This is my server IP address, right? Somehow I already connecting via putty only, right? This is my IP address. Copy this IP address, or you can type 192.168.174. 192. Oh, sorry. 192.168.174.135, and I need to provide the server name. What server name we can pass it? pgsql-s. Instead of hyphen s, I can pass underscore yes easily. Okay, underscore is pg SQL underscore yes. Okay, now I provided my IP address and I provided my server name. Both I provided. Now again escape. Okay, colon WQ enter. So it will save it. WQ enter. So it will save it. Okay, it will save it. Now I don't know what changes I made it. Okay, now I done some changes, but I wanted to see whether my changes has been reflected or not. Okay, whether my changes has been reflected or not. No, very simple, cat. So cat is the command. You can read the file. Cat is the command. If you wanted to read the file, cat post. Now see, are you able to see my IP address? Wait. Yeah, are you able to see my IP address? 192.168.174.135. Think this is the IP address, right? Yeah, right. Perfect. Okay, cat is the command if you wanted to read the file. Okay, assume you done some modification using VA editor. You done some modification. You saved it, but you are not that much confidence. I just want to again double check whether whatever the changes I made it is correctly registered or not. Then you can use the cat. Cat is the command. Cat will do many things. Okay, especially in the Linux, cat will do many things. You can write the data using cat. You can read the data using cat. You can modify data using cat. You can append the data using cat. So you can do many things with the cat, especially whenever you are having some free time, you can spend some time with the cat command. 1 second, sir. Meanwhile, you can ask the questions. Okay. Are you getting my point, everyone? Is it online people? No? Yes? Everyone? Please, anyone respond? Are you getting, not getting? Come on. No? Please. Hey, are you able to listen me? John, Wilson, Pratap?
Yes, Subbu, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, great. At least no one is responding. I thought I
Sorry about
lost that connectivity. Okay. So cat is the command, very powerful. Okay. You can do many things with the cat. Okay. Uh, So whenever you are having some free time, you can spend some time with the cat command. You can do many things. I just perform VI, and I wanted to see whether I done some changes, right? Whether those changes has been reflected or not. Yeah, my changes has been reflected. Now what I need to do, I need to back to home directory. So if wherever you are in the wherever path, I wanted to go to the home directory. A simple command is cd. Just when you click on cd, wherever under which directory, okay, you are in for example, you are in etc, you are in some other directory, but you wanted to come directly to the home. Very simple command is cd. When you click on cd and enter, it will directly bring to you the home directory. It will directly bring to the home directory. Now, bean, I perform the changes. Okay. Now just go for host name, sir. Now see, let's host name. Okay. See, it is not reflected because you done some configuration changes. You need to reboot the right. You need to reboot. Okay. Reboot. Just reboot and click on enter. Oh, okay. I am not in the sudo login, right? Let's go to the sudo login, sir. I can do many things. Oh, sorry. Sudo su hyphen enter and provide the password. Okay. Now reboot. Okay. Now server is rebooting. I just perform the reboot. Don't do in the real world reboot. Okay. I just done the reboot bin. It's a lab server. Now server is booting, sir. You can go and verify. See, server is booting now. And server got restarted. Now it is booting. Okay. Now once boot is done, now what you can do again, you can right click here and you can restart the session. Okay. And you can provide the password. You no need to close and you no need to close and you no need to again connect, sir. Now see, I just connected to my connection. I just connected. Everyone clear how to change the host name along with the IP address? No? Yes? Again, if you're not asking, okay, it's not like a Windows, okay, please raise your voice.
Sir, could
Whether
you please repeat once again, sir?
very simple, you need to go to the etc, okay, and under the etc there are configuration file. As I told you clearly, there are many directories are available. etc1 where you will get the configuration related files. Under the etc, okay, there is a file called host. I just open the host with the command called vi editor. Okay, vi editor, vi, okay, vi slash etc slash, okay, host. I can also open directly with the fully uh, hierarchy, fully directory hierarchy. I see currently I'm in the home directory. So if you are having doubt, you can type pwd. Under currently I'm in the home directory with my login name subbu. Now if I wanted to open vi, okay, etc, so now vi slash etc slash hosts. Okay. Now when you open this, I can change the file name. So I can change my IP address. I can register my IP address. I can register my server name. Once it is done, okay. Once it is done, you need to close it. You need to close and reboot the server. Just you need to click on reboot. It will try to reboot the server. Once it is done, you can pass the host name. Now you can get your host name. Are you able to see the host name? Hey, host name. Sorry, host name. Oh, booted, but still. Okay, come on. Okay, host name. Oh, come on. Why it is still open? Still it is not registered. PC is okay. Click on. Okay. Cat etc slash post. Okay. Yeah, I'm able to see. Yeah, it's fine. Reboot. You want reboot hostname. Hostname. Let's put it. Meanwhile, let me open one thing, sir. Let me do one thing. Just I want to double check. Is there anything missed we done? Okay. DA slash etc slash post. Nothing. Right click, restart the session, get the password. Okay, host name. You don't need to worry, you won't do anything, all this stuff. Hey, come on. Interesting. Maybe I need to do one thing. Uh, 1 second, sir. Okay. Why it is not reflecting? I think I missed the first line. I deleted the first line. Maybe I need to replicate it. Let me do one thing. So 1 second. Let me replicate. So that's the reason I told you, right? If you done a small mistake, it will affect everything in the Linux. Okay, it's not like a Windows. Um, I escape. I oh shit. etc slash 1 second. Sir. So if you wanted to insert the data, what is the command? Finally, we'll do one more time reboot, okay? Just finally one time we will reboot it, okay? Restart the session. Okay, done. Hey, hostname. Oh, hostname. Hostname. Okay, let's see, sir. Okay, let's see why it is not changing. I will take a look. Okay. Now, see, for example, okay. So for example, if I wanted to see when you open MS Info 32, okay, in the Windows operating system, you will get to know how many what is your processor, how many cores, how many logical cores, how many physical cores. Easily you will get to know. For example, if I wanted to get same information in the Linux, okay, because when we are working with the engines, so sometimes our SQL will slow, sometimes Postgres engine will slow, MySQL engine will slow, MongoDB engine will slow due to CPUs, due to processors, due to memory, right? So, for example, I wanted to get the information about the CPUs. What is the command we will use? Okay, is CPU. If you run this one, oh, sudo. I wanted to be in the sudo. Okay, I'm in the root of is CPU. Oh, sorry, not LSCP, not ESCP, LSCP. Okay, see, when I perform LSCPU, LS, not I, sorry, LSCPU, okay, LSCPU. When you perform LSCPU, you will get to know complete information about your CPU. Are able to see, everyone? A complete information, how many cores, so how many threads it is running, how many ports you allocated, how many sockets. Okay, you will get the complete information about your CPU when you search for ls cpu. When you search for ls cpu, you will get to know easily, how many cores this Linux machine is currently configured, currently running like same. So for example, if I wanted to see the memory information, so memory is also very important, right? As a database administrator, how the CPU will plays a major role, even memory will also plays a major role. Now if I wanted to see how how much memory is allocated, now for that you need to use free hyphen h. Okay, so hyphen H. When you click on hyphen H, easily you will get to know how much memory is total, how much is used, how much is free space, how much it is sharing, how much is for buffer, how much is available. You will get to know easily the information. you will get to know information about the memory. If you search for free-h, so when you search for free-h, you will get to know memory information. When you search for ls CPU, you will get to know CPU related information. These are the major two commands you need to remember. How much free space is available, how much memory is available, how much cores is how many cores the Linux machine is running. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Now, for example, how many processors are running? Okay, I can get that information easily when I open the task manager. I can see these many processors are currently running in my system, and these are all the processors which are running. And this is our process ID. This is our status. Who is running? What is CPU, memory, blah blah blah. Something you are getting. So, for example, if you wanted to get the information about how many processors are running, what is the command we will use? This is most oftenly we will use as a database administrator. LSC, LSCPU, free-h. Very rare case will go, okay, in terms of Postgres, in terms of not SQL, in terms of Postgres, we will rare case will go. So, for example, okay, so for example, if you want to see how many processors are currently running, if you want to see how many processors are currently running, you will use ps-ef. ps-ef. Very important command. Everyone must and should remember. You need to know about ps-ef command. So this is the most powerful command we will use to list out how many processes are running. These many processes are running. All are from the user ID root. Okay, this is our process ID. This is our parent process ID. And this is our like start time. Where is it? This is our start time, and what command we are doing. What is our start time? What is the command we are doing? Okay, start time, how much time since it is running. Okay, how much time it is running, start time, cmd, what command you are running, what is your parent id, what is your PID, PPID. There are two things. One is process ID, one is parent process ID. So, for example, in the Postgres, let's talk about the Postgres. Okay, in the Postgres, first postmaster will be created. Postmaster process ID will be created. Under the postmaster process ID, all the process will be started. All the process will be running. So, who is our main process ID? Postmaster is our main process ID. Okay, this is our process ID. And who is for this process? Who is the parent? What is the main postmaster ID? Right? Postmaster ID. That is the parent ID. So very when we install Postgres, I will show you how to filter with the Postgres. So for example, if you search for ps-ef, these many processes are running. We don't want to see all these processors because many things are doing. I want to know about my engine. For example, Postgres. So very simple. Okay, pipe symbol ps-ef, pipe symbol grep. Okay, and you need to search for Postgres. You need to search for Postgres. So when you search for Postgres, you will get to know if is any what are the processes are running under the Postgres. It will display everything. If it is a SQL, you will search for SQL. If it is a Postgres, you will search for Postgres. If for any other application you wanted to get, if you just for example Datadog, So Datadog is our monitoring tool, right? If I wanted to search for the how many processes are running under Datadog, I can just use ps-grep. Okay, ps-ef, pipe symbol, space, grep, and I need to pass the keyword. Okay, so that I will get to know how many processes currently running. Is it clear, everyone? No? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, this is very important. Everyone must and should know. Okay, how many processes are running currently. So, for example, I wanted to see the count of the process. Okay, means see here when I run ps-ef, I could see these many processes are running. Okay, these many processes are currently running. I wanted to see the count. Okay, ps hyphen ef pipe symbol. Okay, wc hyphen l. When you enter, you will get to know the count. Total 222 processes are currently running. Total currently 222 processes are currently running. Okay, so these are very important. We mustn't should remember. And one more, one of the most command is top. Okay, here we will get to know CPU usage, memory usage. Okay, and here also see, for example, click on Control C if you want to get out from the top. See, top is the command which is keep on running and it is displaying the resource usage and as per the process resource usage. If you want to come out from the top, you need to click on Control C. You will get come out. So for example, top pipe symbol grep. Okay, grep. Okay, Postgres. For example, I wanted to see. Let's see whether it will display or not display. Currently, I think no process which are running with the Postgres. Okay, so that's the reason you are not getting anything. Control C again exit, sir. So top is the most powerful command where you will get to know how much CPU, how much the system CPU is using, how much memory, okay, how much memory is using total, how much memory is using, how much is free space. So it will take some time to digest all this stuff, but nothing we can't do. We definitely need to know about the all these commands because everything you need to do it from the command line only. Everything you need to do it from the command line. Okay, Subbu. So far I'm good at CPU, memory, processors, a top command. Okay. For example, see whenever you open the task manager, now I can see when I go to the process, okay, when I go to the performance, when I go to the CPU, I get to know, okay, almost 5 days I restarted my laptop. Since 5 days my VM is running, my laptop is running, for example, since 5 days my laptop is continuously running. Okay, continuously running. I not restarted, I not sat down my laptop. So from since 5 days my laptop is. So for example, same thing you want to get to know. Okay. For example, suddenly your Postgres engine down. Suddenly Postgres engine is down. Due to VM is down. Due to Linux server is down. Due to that your Postgres engine is down. Due to your application is also down. For example, there is nothing with the issue with the Linux because Linux is not shut down, not restarted. Only there is issue with the Postgres. So how I will get to know there is nothing issue with the Linux, something happened only on the Postgres. Due to that, my application is down. So I need to get what is my server uptime, correct? What is my server boot time? When my last rebooted happened. If you get that information, it is easy, right? Yes or no? Are you there, online people? Yes. If you get the last
Yes.
boot time, it will make easy, right? Okay, nothing happened to the Linux, something happened to the Postgres only. Something happened to the SQL only. So Linux server is not restarted. Suddenly something happened to SQL. Suddenly something happened to Postgres. Suddenly something happened to my process. Okay, if your SQL is went down, Postgres is went down, same time Linux server is also went down. Okay, server went down. Due to that, my Postgres went down, SQL went down. The same time application is also went down. So how I will get to know what is my server uptime? So for example, I need to run uptime. When you run uptime, it will clearly say that when your server got rebooted, when your server got rebooted when your server got rebooted. So at 9:44, I rebooted the server. Okay. Along with this, uptime is very important. Along with this, it will also provide you. It will also provide you since 13 minutes the server is. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. It will also provide the load average. This is also something very important. So again, basically, we won't do all this stuff as a database administrator, but if you know this stuff, we are somewhat good. Now, it will also display as the load average. So what is the load? Current load. Current load is nothing because nothing. I'm not doing anything. So currently the load is nothing. What do you mean by this? This again, you are having comma and you are having 0.03 and you are having 0.06. So you are having 0.00, you are having 0.03, you are having 0.06. So what is this means? This is current load. This is last 5 minutes load. This is last 10 minutes load. Last 10 minutes before, what is the load it will display? Last 5 minutes, what is the load it will display? What is the current load it will display? What is the current load it will display? So when you run uptime, when you run uptime, it will display the so your Linux server uptime. Not only that one, it will also display the load average. It will also display the load average. Is it clear, everyone? No? Yes? Okay, Subbu, I am good at CPU, memory, and server boot time, processors, processor counts, processor with filter. Okay, top command. I'm somewhat good. Now, you're not talking anything about the disk. Okay, so what about the disk? Correct? What about the disk? Any questions so far? Anyone? Anyone's any questions? And everyone is so silent. Are you understanding? Not understanding? Okay, sir. This is the first time we are discussing on the Linux after a long time. I was just okay. So are you getting? Not getting? If you raise your voice, then I can understand easily. So now you need to know about the disk as well, right? Yeah, Wilson. Yes.
Yeah, it's making sense. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. Now, for example, I want to know about the disk as well. Now, I want to do how I can see means df. Okay, df hyphen h. So when you enter, it will clearly say that these many mounts are available. These many mounts are available. You can go and use on dev. You can go and use on dev shm run, and you can go for the boot. Under the boot you are having, you can go to the user under the user. So these many mount points are available. I just allocated 30 GB almost. I allocated 35 GB. Yeah, I allocated 35 GB. Out of 35 GB, 4 GB is 4 GB as almost 5 GB has been consumed, and 27 GB is available. 27 GB is available, and this is our root directory. This is our root directory. Slash is our root directory. Please, this is very important. This is our root directory. This is our root directory. Like for example, for Windows, C is our root directory. C is our root directory. How we rely on the C directory? This is our root directory. Like same in the Linux, when you go for Linux, this is our root directory. Under this root directory, we can do many things. Means you can go and use, and you can store your resources. You can store your resources. Okay. Now, for example, I wanted to create a folder. Okay. Now mkdir, okay, dir, and you can pass the, for example, batch 45. Okay. Now I can list out. So I can see the batch 45 folder is available. I need to go to the batch. Okay, cd pa. You no need to type everything. So you can select the unique letters. When you click on tab, it will prompt you the complete name. Just click on enter. Now I'm in the batch 45. For example, I wanted to create a file. Okay. I just wanted to create a file. For example, I wanted to create a file. You can create a file using touch command also. Touch. Okay. Touch text f1.txt. Okay. And f2.txt. f3.txt. Enter. Now you can click on ls. Sorry, Zubu need to. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, Lucky. Yeah. Okay, ls hyphen lrt. And when you enter, you will see that you just created 3 files. You just created 3 files. So using touch command, you can create the files. Okay. Not only creating the files, sir. In the core Linux part, okay, if you want to know, it will also update when you access this file information. For example, uh, when I use the touch f1.txt, okay, it will display the current time. It will prompt you the current time. Okay, it will update the time as well. It will update the time. It will also create the files also. So like that, you can create the n number of files using touch command. Using touch command, you can create n number of files. And using cat command, so for example, cat f1.txt. Sorry. So cat, okay, f1.txt. And you enter, okay. See nothing. So for example, if you want to write something, okay, now you can write something using cat also. You can write something, okay. You can write something, and you can click on Control C. You can click on Control C. So you can also write the information using cat. You can write the information using cat. You can create the files using touch command. You can list how many files are available. Now, for example, I need to go back one step. I need to go back one step. Okay. Now I need to create one more directory, cd, no, my directory mkdir, dir, and I need to create b hash 1 for Postgres. So for example, I just created one more directory. Okay. Now I'm having 2 directories. One is batch 45, one is b hash 1. Now currently, if I go for b hash, okay, b hash 1, so ls hyphen lrt, nothing files are available. For example, I wanted to copy the files. I wanted to copy from batch 45 to b hash 1. Okay, cd, let's go for uh, cd batch 45. What is the command if you wanted to copy? Okay, so what is the command? cp copy. What is the file name I created? f1.txt to. So for example, if you wanted to copy to slash, okay, slash uh, b hash 1, okay, slash. No system. Let's oh, sorry. cd b hash 1, okay, bwd, okay, copy it. Okay, now cd dash cp copy. Okay, copy. What are the files are available? These files are available here. Oh, files are available here. Now cp f1.txt, paste it. Oh, not this many times. Okay, slash f1.txt. Let's rename it like f10.txt. Enter. Okay. Now I renaming, sir. I'm copying the data along with I'm renaming the file in the target server as well. Okay. Now let's go to the cd /cdb #1. Okay. ls-lrt. Okay. I could see the file, the cat f10.txt. Okay. See, whatever the changes I made it here, right? What is the cat command? Where it is the cat command? Cat. Oh, nothing. So these are the changes I made it the file, right? Are you able to see the same changes? But I renamed the file as well, right? While I just copied the file along with I renamed the file also, right? Yes or no, everyone? Are there online
Yes.
people? Yes. So
Yes.
you can use CP or you can use MV also, sir. Move command. Move. Okay, you can also use CP. You can also move also same command. So same path. So for example, I wanted to copy this file to again back to there. You can also use the move command MV. Either you can use CP, you can use the MV command also. So for example, sir. Okay, I can do one thing. For example, okay, let's do one thing. Let's go to the CD batch 45 only. Cat. Let's pp copy. I'm copying here itself. Copy f1.txt to f5.txt. Okay. Okay. Cat greater than f5.txt. I'm accessing the file. Okay, and I am changing the two lines here. Control C. Now I wanted to compare. Now whenever I perform ls-l okay, I could see 5 files, 4 files are available. F1, F2, F3, F5. So basically, I want to focus these 2 files. So for example, you are having 2 files and you wanted to see the difference data. Okay, what is the difference between these 2 files? Data in that files. So there is a simple command diff. Okay, diff f1.txt space f5.txt. It will display the differences. So this is the differences in between these 2 files. So if I wanted to see what is the difference between these 2 files data, you can simply use the command call diff. You can simply use the command call diff. So for example, I wanted to remove the file rm. Okay, rm f2.txt. Okay, yes. Remove the empty file. Yes, that is empty file only. ls-lrt. Oh, what happened? Regular empty file f2.txt. Rf. You can pass the command rm rm hyphen if I think force. Okay. f2.txt. Right. Done. ls hyphen lrt. Okay, see, done. Okay, you can also remove the directory rmdir, sorry, rmdir, if you wanted to remove the directory. Okay, but the if you're deleting the folder, that folder should be empty. If not empty, you need to go for -r. Yes. recursive force. Okay, first it will delete the inside data, then it will delete this folder directory. Whatever the files are available under that directory, first it will delete all that files, then it will delete that directory, whatever you are passing. So for example, batch 45. Okay, batch 45. So this is how you can remove, copy, move, diff, ls. Yeah, I think we'll learn good stuff. Any questions so far? No? Yes? Or is there online people? No? Yes?
No,
Yeah. For practice, you're supposed to give the license fee set for CentOS. I just
Sorry?
installed this. No. You were said right on yesterday, you're supposed to give the license fee to practice the CentOS on Windows.
Oh, VMware.
Yes, sir. VMware boxes.
Oh, I think, see, in our playlist, okay, when you go to our playlist, there is a lab. I think you are a. Come on. No. And actually just do this. Yeah. I already provided you the link. Okay. I will update this link,
Yeah, got it, sir.
now.
Thank you.
CentOS you can download, but Windows Server 2019 and VMware I will provide the Google Drive link. You can happily go and download it. Okay. I think so far is good. I don't want overstress you. Over to you, sir. Questions. Tomorrow we'll discuss something important called permissions. How to create the user in the Linux. How to create the password for that user. How to grant the permissions. That is the part we will discuss tomorrow. And tomorrow we are going to install Postgres on the Linux. After that, any questions? I will take a look, sir, why the hostname is not changing. Okay. I'm also getting shocked. Why? Interesting. Any questions, anyone? No? Yes? I will upload two sessions yesterday, today. Sorry, I just forget yesterday's session, okay? I will upload with the links as well. You can download the CentOS, you can download the VMware. Again, sir, you need to spend some time with the Linux, okay? But when you keep on doing practicing with the Postgres, with the SQL Server, definitely will become strong. Okay, that's what I can tell you. Suddenly, it's a different domain for us, right? It's difficult to remember all this commands, but when you are practicing Linux, like a make habit for 1 or 2 months, definitely will become strong. So tomorrow we will do first two concepts very important. One is user management, one is permission management. After that, what we are going to discuss, how many types we can install PostgreSQL in the Linux platform. And tomorrow we may start source code. Okay. So we are having two types of installation. One is source code installation, one is YAM installation. One is yum, RPM, repo, package installation. So let's see, tomorrow we may start the source code installation. Okay. Let's see what challenges tomorrow we'll face. Because these are Linux platforms are license free, right? We may struggle sometimes when we are installing, but let's see. Okay, hope everything will go smoothly. Any questions? Yeah, yes, Wilson. Thank you. At least you raise your hands. Okay.
Yes.
Everyone,
Yeah.
I'm not sure everyone is so silent.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. The video that you shared, the training, is missing day 23, and also is showing about 2 videos unavailable. It's hidden.
Which one, sir?
For the Postgres, on YouTube, it's showing that day 23 is it's missing, and 2 videos are unavailable.
Okay, I will take a look. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
we have
sir, it is
22.
right.
Day 22 and day 24. So no 23, and 2 video are unavailable. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Let me have a look. Somehow videos are already uploaded only, but maybe the permissions. That's what we are lagging. 22, day 23, day 24. Yeah, all are uploaded. Only there may be issue with the permissions. I will take a look. Okay. No worries. Thank you. Okay. Any questions? No questions? All are questions.
So later we'll still touch Postgres in cloud as well. Is that right, in Azure later?
Sorry, Wilson.
Based on the curriculum or course content, you will discuss about the Postgres in Azure as well, is that right? In cloud.
Mostly rather than Azure, we are planning for AWS. Okay.
Oh, AWS.
AWS.
Okay, yeah, that's okay as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. AWS. We'll try to bring the AWS. Okay. For Postgres. Next batch. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, next
So again,
batch. So
next
it
batch means
means
nothing. Again, see nothing. So after we'll complete the. Let me stop the record.